Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new vlog. I thought it could be kind of fun to take you guys along on a fall evening with us. I love watching night routine videos for some reason, probably more than morning routine. It's just because I'm not a morning person. Our nighttime routine is truly so sacred to us, and it always has been in our relationship. I feel like because I primarily work from home and Matt works in the office in the hospital, it's just when we get to spend a lot of quality time together. Chilly weather is finally here. We have had such a warm September. It's been in the 20s, like in the 80s for most of September. And so now it finally feels like fall. I just look forward to our evenings every single day. Currently about 3 o'clock, so I have another hour of work. I just wanted to kind of pop on and say hello and start the vlog. I feel like I am my most productive when I have a very cozy office atmosphere. We've got the ambiance on, we've got a little candle going, we've got the Kindle warmer over here. I'm just gonna kind of wrap up with work for the day. I never have any meetings the last 2 hours of the day. I always block my calendar off unless it's urgent, of course. So I'm just kind of wrapping up my to-do list for the day, seeing if any emails have come in, and kind of closing out and getting ready for a new day tomorrow. If you guys are new here, hi, my name's Carter. I talk all about getting through life in your 20s unfiltered. I love fall and Halloween, obviously. Thrifting, Disney World, books, home projects on a budget, and we're currently fixing up the 100-year-old home we bought a year ago. So that's a little bit about me. Here's the plan for the evening. I'm done work at 4. Matt's usually home around 5:30, just depending if he like gets groceries or I think he's going to get a haircut today. I try to have about an hour if I can to myself after work, whether that's like reading, coloring, playing games, like just having some downtime to really separate myself from work since I work from home. And then we typically take the dogs for a walk as soon as he gets home. I'm on dinner duty tonight. We just kind of swap on and off like every other day who makes dinner. And I want to make a pumpkin pasta. I've never tried it before, but it looks pretty easy. And I would say I'm confident in my abilities, but I'm going to try. Just 'cause I feel like that's the perfect fall meal. Routine is kind of starting to shift a little bit now because the sun is going down like around 7, which kind of makes me sad. So after dinner, we normally just hang out on the couch for a bit, whether it's like reading our books, talking about our day. Matt will sometimes like watch a YouTube video. I'll do like coloring on my iPad or something. And then sometimes we'll take the dogs for a second walk at night, just kind of like depends on their energy levels. And then we'll watch a TV show or a movie. That's kind of the plan for the evening. I'm excited to take you guys along. Let me wrap up this last hour of work and then we're gonna do some baking after work, which I obviously don't do every day. I'm really craving like a midweek pick me up. So let's finish work. We are done work. The dogs are outside right now, which is why the house is so quiet. I feel like their witching hour is all evening long. I can't believe I forgot to show you guys this in the fall vlog that I posted the other day because I said in the video that I wanted to go get a Jellycat. And I literally showed the clip of the Jellycats at Indigo, and then I forgot to show you guys what I got because I immediately clipped it onto my bag, and so it wasn't like with the items that I was showing you. I got this skeleton for my purse. I think he's so cute. I did name him Jack, which I know is very unoriginal of me to name him Jack Skellington because he's a skeleton, but I didn't know what else to name him. Like Matt was like, you literally can't name him anything else. His name has to be Jack. And so I was like, yeah, you're kind of right. So anyways, he looks very cute on the Bagu. I love him. Cute little Halloween accessory. I had to show you guys. Huge thank you to the Indigo team because they did send me a gift card so I could go get him, which was so kind of them. I ran to the grocery store today to grab a few things for dinner. It was a very exciting haul. I got an onion and I got pure pumpkin for the pumpkin pasta because I somehow didn't have any pumpkin. But the exciting thing is that I went to the thrift store because I was passing by And the key to success thrifting is you have to go often. And so whenever I just drive by it, like I don't have to buy anything if I don't see anything I like. I'm very picky when I thrift, but I had to go in and see. Thrift store has the best selection of Halloween goodies, and small town thrift stores just hit different. Okay, the prices are good, the items are good, and I came home with this Halloween pitcher. I have no idea what I'm gonna use it for, but it is clean on the inside, so I could definitely use it like for punch or sangria or something if I wanted to, maybe for Thanksgiving. But I was thinking of putting some dried flowers in it, or honestly, like I could just kind of put it up. I could just kind of put it up on the shelf here. It's so cute, $4, and it's absolutely perfect. And I feel like I have had such good luck with Halloween and fall decor this year at the thrift stores. I don't know what it is. I guess I was just blessed by the spooky gods, but so excited about that. And then when I was just about to pull in the driveway, I got an email saying that my hold came through for the house at Watch Hill, which I am so excited about. So I went and picked that up, and that was the end of my lunch break, but I'm so excited to read this. I think I'm gonna start it now. I'm still reading Haunted Ever After, Spooky Ever After. What's that romance book I'm reading? I'll show you guys after because it's my nighttime book, but I am like a ebook and physical book girly. I have to have a daytime book and a nighttime book going, and so I think I'm gonna start this. I'm trying to prioritize this right now over any of my book of the month books that I got this month because the hold list is pretty long on this after. I've never read anything by Karen Marie Moning, but I'm assuming maybe she's a pretty popular author because there's a few people waiting for this after me, so I won't be able to renew it, and I really want to read it. So it's go time on this, and if you haven't heard of it, I'll give you a quick little synopsis. It just says, gripping, imaginative, seductive new series in which a young woman, oh, it's a series, slay. A young woman moves to Divinity, Louisiana to inherit a large fortune and a gothic mansion full of eerie mysteries and ominous secrets, and apparently she falls in love with a Scottish, sexy groundskeeper. Oh, and there's an owl in this. So I'm very excited to start this, and that is the plan. Before I read, I want to prep my brownies and put them in the oven, and then I'll just like sit and read while I'm waiting for them to cook. I obviously don't bake every single evening, but I told myself that midweek I can make these spooky slutty brownies because they look so good. That's literally what they're called. We already had everything for it. We had Pillsbury cookies in the fridge because we keep those stocked in the fall, and brownie mix and Oreos. And it's like a layered brownie situation. They look so good. But yeah, let's get these brownies in the oven. I left my book beside the bookmark so I wouldn't forget to grab one before I start, but I have to change our countdown because I think we're 22 days away. Let's pick a bookmark. I have a good like fall one. I feel like out of all of these, this one kind of matches the best, so I think I'm gonna do that one. We are set. Okay, I got to chapter 5. I'm on page 59. This reads so quick and I'm so intrigued by it. It's really good so far. It follows our female main character Zoe, and her mother passes away in a house fire. And we kind of get this glimpse that she might have been a witch. Then she gets a phone call that she's inherited this huge mansion. Think like Riley Sager's Only One Left, huge house on a hill vibe in this town just outside of New Orleans called Divinity, Louisiana. And she has no idea why she's inheriting this home, because the guy that is telling her all about the home and her inheritance, or like, I'm not privy to tell you how you guys are related, but basically she is inheriting this huge Gothic mansion on this hill, but the trade-off is that she has to stay for 3 years in order to fully inherit it. So I think if she stays the first year, she gets $1 million, the second year she gets $2 million, and at the end of the third year she gets the house and like all the assets, which I think is like $47 million or something. And we have not been introduced to the sexy Scottish groundskeeper yet. Like, she's just gotten the news that she's inherited the home and she's just about to go see it for the first time, so I can't comment on how eerie or Gothic the house vibes are so far, but I'm really intrigued and I'm hoping to maybe read a little bit more of this evening. I'm really enjoying it so far. The dogs are staring at me like, let me in. So I'm gonna go let them in. Matt should be home from work in a few minutes. And so far, honestly, it's a great evening. Can't complain. Okay, it's probably really dark and gloomy in here. I'm so sorry. I swear, out of nowhere, it just got super gloomy and I think it started to rain. But that's okay. Adds to the cozy fall atmosphere, really. I've changed into a hoodie. The Abercrombie hoodies, they just hoodie so hard. If you know, you know. Like, this hoodies so damn strong and I love it. So the cozy evening is officially commenced because I'm in my comfies now. Someone who's never enjoyed cooking ever before in my life, but I've just changed as a person. When I moved out at 22, 23, all I knew how to cook was butter noodles and I just didn't enjoy cooking. And then we started doing like HelloFresh and meal kits, and I truly realized it's so much more fun to cook when you create an atmosphere. So we always put on like jazz music, you know, get a moody vibe going in the kitchen with some warm lighting. On like Wednesdays or the weekends, I pour myself a glass of wine and it's just such a vibe. If you're someone who doesn't enjoy cooking, try to make it a whole experience. You know, give yourself a little cooking routine, whether that's like putting on ambiance music or maybe watching a show or a movie in your kitchen. We love our Google Nest Hub thing for that because we can play shows and movies or just have on ambiance music. So that's my tip if you don't enjoy cooking. 1, make it a whole atmosphere, make it a whole vibe. And 2, try out like a meal kit service. There are always coupons with like HelloFresh and stuff, and I really think that's why I started to enjoy cooking, is because there was variety. I started to get confident in my abilities. And here we are making pumpkin pasta from scratch. Well, I'm using a recipe, but I will link the TikTok that I use down below. Maybe we'll wait to see if it's good first before we link it. I slayed that. It honestly looks really good. It looks very creamy. I got a piece of bacon too, so. The bacon is definitely the right move because the sauce is like a little bit on the sweeter side from the pumpkin. And I feel like the salty bacon like balances it out really, really well.
I agree.
That is way easier than I thought it was to make pumpkin pasta. So simple. I'll leave the recipe down below for you guys. I don't think we're gonna watch a movie tonight just because Matt reminded me he has to get up pretty early to go into work tomorrow. He has to get up at like 5:30. So I don't think we're gonna watch a movie, but we're gonna watch What We Do in the Shadows.
It's hard to watch a movie during the week.
What time do you want to be in bed? Like 9 something?
Or 10 o'clock.
Oh, so our normal
Yeah.
time. So we're probably gonna end up watching about 6 episodes of What We Do in the Shadows, let's be real. That looks so yummy. I feel like the cookie, I was a little worried the cookie wouldn't expand, but it did.
I would make that again. That's like a 8 on 10.
Really?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, like it's not very sweet,
it's not
but
overly
it's like
sweet. Currently about 9, jump scare because it's so bright in here compared to like how cozy and moody it is downstairs. But I figured I'd come upstairs and do my skincare and everything now because Matt's dealing with our dishwasher. We've had some like flooding with our dishwasher where it will like flood up and out the last few days, and we'll fix it and then it'll keep doing it again, which my issues are so minuscule right now, so I'm not going to sit here and complain about it, but Matt's just dealing with that right now and trying to fix that. And I figured while I was waiting for him, I would come and do my skincare and like chat with you guys through what my routine is. I'm just going to do my skincare and all that right now, and then I think I'm going to go make us some tea. We have tea every night now that it's chilly out, and then we try and be in bed around 10. As you guys know, I'm a huge night owl. So I will typically read until at least midnight, probably 1 in the morning, which I always get asked how I read so much, and it's 100% because Matt falls asleep right at 10, like 10:01 he's out, and I can get a solid 2 to 3 hours of uninterrupted reading time in. Like I don't really go on my phone much at night, or I try not to. So routine is, I'm going to talk you guys through my routine and then I'm just going to do it because I don't think anyone needs to watch me wash my face. Like that's not very interesting for you guys to see. I wash my face every night with the Vanicream. This is my ride or die, honestly. So every night I wash my face with this. I usually double cleanse. And then every other night I put on Panoxyl, which is a benzoyl peroxide cream, and I wear it as like a face mask in my problem areas, so from like here down, and I leave it on for like about 5 minutes as I kind of like, you know, take my birth control, brush my teeth, all the rest of my nighttime routine, floss, all that every night, and then every other night after I wash my face. And then this is my favorite moisturizer. I do really love the Vanicream moisturizer as well, but this one is great when it gets cold out because it's a little bit thicker. I discovered it last winter and I honestly just ended up starting to use it all year round. Purell, I believe it's a Korean skincare brand. I get it on Amazon. It looks like this. I will say this container is like $30, but I feel like people with acne will get it, that like when you find something that works for you, you're just gonna keep buying it. Like there's just, I'm not gonna be trying a bunch of new products out or anything. So this is great, and a little bit goes a long way because it's super thick. I also like to put some hair oil in at night before I put my hair up. I usually sleep with my hair in a pineapple, which is just like a messy bun on the top of my head. I can show you guys after. And I love this L'Oreal hair oil. It's like a hair perfector shine and smoothness leave-in oil. Apparently it's supposed to be like a dupe for the Kerastase oil, and it smells heavenly. I don't know what they put in these hair oils, but they need to make these in like perfume because it's so good. So after I wash my face, do all that, I'll put my hair up and then I'll put some hair oil in it just so it kind of retains that shine overnight. I will see you guys when I have a clean face in a second. I'm not going to jinx it or anything, so I'm not going to say anything about how my skin is looking, but I do have some scarring going on, but that's about it. I'm going to moisturize the heck out of my skin because it is getting so dry and chilly out here. Also, this might be a little weird. Maybe it's actually not that weird, but like in the summer it's hot. Even if you have a fan or an AC, you're still kind of warm at night. You're probably not sleeping the most comfortably. Winter gets cold and like, yeah, we have the heat on, but winter gets chilly. But fall is like the perfect sleeping temperature because you get into bed and you can wear like PJ pants and a tank top and you can be comfortable and cozy up to a blanket and just be the perfect temperature. It's like truly my favorite time of year to sleep, and it really is about the little things for me. Like I get so excited to get into bed every night. I literally just take a little pump, I rub it between my palms, and I just kind of run it mainly through my ends. I don't want my roots to get greasy, and then you take a silk scrunchie like this. It works if you have naturally wavy or curly hair and you're trying to preserve it. But there's a bunch of different ways to do it, but I basically just do like a little fluffy bun, and then I really just poof it up. Like, it looks kind of silly, but it helps me preserve my curls so much. And if I had any active acne, these are the two things that I use. So I use a benzoyl peroxide gel. I use this more as a spot treatment. And then I like to use these microcrystal acne patches for when I have like more of a cyst that needs to be like needled down. But if you have a whitehead, these are the best ones. I have tried them all, and this is the best brand. It's better than Hero Cosmetics. It's better than everything. I've literally tried every acne patch in the world. These ones are superior. These ones just stay on the best, in my opinion. I'm a huge fan of the Rael Beauty brand. So I like these microneedle ones when, like I said, I have more of like a cyst, like an inflamed cyst. And then these are great for like whiteheads. But acne routine, if I have any active acne. Anyways, I'm gonna go make a tea now. I like to, if possible, I don't always do it, but I like to do my skincare before we start watching our show, because sometimes I, fall asleep on the couch, or you get so tired and then you come to bed and you don't want to do your skincare routine. And I find that's when I break out, when I'm like not on top of my routine. So I try my best to like get it done before I get comfy on the couch for the night. That way I don't forget. And then when I'm tired and I'm ready for bed, I can just get right into bed. Well, I have to brush my teeth, but my skincare is already done. So let's go make a tea and keep watching our show.